All right.
Oh.
Well, just go over, but welcome to episode 73 of the Don't See Crew podcast. We got Ant, we got Troy, I guess Jay Randall, technical difficulties, but he's on as well. So we got everybody here. Oops, sorry, I got another screen. But yeah, we're finally back. First actually like episode since like 7, 8 months ago. I looked at it, so it's been a long time, but have been fellas. I know we kind of been in contact since then, but obviously, but how y'all been? I've been good, chilling, vibing, good.
Overall, I'll say I'm pretty good, man. Just moved into the crib since then. I'm just getting used to living on my own. Uh, yeah, pretty much taking the gym more seriously. I guess that's one thing. I've been traveling back and forth from Texas and Florida. So I'm finally stationary for a little bit. My manager was talking about sending me back to Texas. I'm like, I can't catch a break. But
Yeah.
other than that, I'm living. I'm happy.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, I guess I go next. Life been pretty good. Can't complain. House, got married, going on a trip later. So, new job. Things been good. Can't complain at all.
Man, y'all sound old as hell.
What's up?
Ain't you the
Y'all
oldest?
sound old as hell.
Okay.
That's what happens when you have responsibilities.
Oh yeah, aren't you having a kid on the way?
Who?
You.
You're talking to me, boy. You're talking to Jay.
No, he not. You know, Ant be lying. He almost got kicked out the wedding from his speech because he just be up there talking. But we'll talk about that.
I ain't want to say that.
I need to hear that.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Other man Ant was said something that should have been take to the grave.
He was just capping for no reason.
Capping is crazy.
Capping, okay.
I was like, bro, I can't believe I let you go.
Wait, it was the part when y'all was like secluded.
No, this
In the
was. You
beginning?
remember when we had like the speeches? Like her maid of honor did it, and then Q spoke, and then
Yeah.
he spoke at
Oh
the end.
yeah.
Just straight lies. Like, why are you lying for no reason?
I was not lying.
Now, the only time I've been in Miami at any point was when we went we flew there to get there for the Bahamas for the cruise. That's the only time I've been in Miami. Only time from the
That's
airport
what I said.
to the boat. He said, I ain't gonna talk about what we did in Miami. We didn't do that in Miami besides
Maybe it was
then
there.
go to Bahamas. Why you acting like we were cutting up in Miami?
It was there.
Just talking, bro. It's like, bro, you don't even understand. It's like, bro, this is in front of the family. I ain't gonna talk about what this man used to be doing. And then it's not even real. That's the problem. And he was cutting up in private, saying some stuff that never happened, but it's all good. It's all good.
You
We
crazy.
won't talk about that.
Yeah, I ain't even like. I remember that, but it didn't even hit. Like, I wasn't even thinking about nothing.
Exactly. It wasn't even that bad.
Yes, it was, bro.
No, I mean, it wasn't bad to me because I'm not in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I was listening, you know.
As a spectator, it's like, wow.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right, we already say how we doing. How you doing, Ant?
I'm all right. Just holding my head up. You know, it's nice getting some more time back and going to the gym and, you know, figure out stuff. I got finals this week, so I got to study for that.
Good luck.
But I'm unemployed as of 2 days ago.
Hey, wishing the best for you, man. At least they gave you a severance package.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah. So I'll see. I just gotta sit down and really think about where I want to go next. Honestly, like, bro, I want a job at like college so I can get free tuition.
That would be a transition.
Mm-hmm.
That would help out with your goal for school. So,
Yeah. We'll see. I'm just taking the gym more serious. I talked to my trainer 2 days ago, and just prioritizing sleep.
Well, I'm jealous of y'all. I've been to the gym maybe once in the past week.
Damn. Wow.
Life
I'm
been like,
sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
yeah, man. Because now my drive to work is like an hour, which shouldn't be too bad. But I feel like every time I get home, I got stuff to do. Because Maya works like 6 days a week, and it's like 13 hours.
Mm.
The stuff around the house, it's just me. But this is her last week of doing it. She'll get back to like a normal schedule. So I'm like, thank goodness, so I can go to the gym and be a normal person. Because like when I get off work, it's just more stuff to do.
Is she still doing? I forget what it's called, but does she have like an official job now, or?
Yeah, she got it. So it's like a transitional year. So she doesn't do just dermatology now. She'll have like a month where she does different rotations. I think right now she in the ICU. So it's just super busy.
Yeah.
No, she better be making bank, boy.
In like 3 to 4 years.
Hey,
Right now she making like what we made coming out of college. Or maybe a little bit less.
Okay. I mean, I'm always thinking about stuff like that. It's like, would I have stayed in school much longer to make like a quarter mil, or does it make sense to come out and make like 80K and then get to 6 figures within like 3 years? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know which one's necessarily better. But her path might be better if she didn't accrue a whole bunch of debt. If she
Yeah.
did, that's when it's like,
Yeah. She doesn't have I don't think she has too much. She got like I think like a normal amount for med school. Nothing too crazy. It's really just
I don't even know what that means.
if they got paid normally, like if they got paid hourly, they got paid overtime, it wouldn't be nearly as bad. But say we had our base salary and they told us, hey, y'all working overtime, y'all gotta work 50 hours, 60, 70 hours some weeks, but you're still getting the same pay every week. So that's the part that kind of exactly. That's the part where it's like, y'all really about to work me to the bone for these 4 years, and then after that I get big money. But before the 4 years, I also had to do 4 years of school and maybe even extra stuff to make sure I got into the specialty that I wanted to. So it's like it's a big grind to eventually be like, now I'm making money. So that's the only thing.
Man, I heard certain specialties or whatever, like the shortages. Bro, once you get done with training, they're giving you like $200,000 bonuses just to come to their hospital because they're so short on doctors.
Yeah, but you might be, but like you said, it's gonna be some time to get that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know some doctors like around here, like once they was done residency to sign on as full-time attendant, they gave them like $100,000 as a bonus to pay off their student loans and help pay off their student loans, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it eventually be nice. It eventually be worth it. You just gotta sit through a lot, grind a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, like I think it depends on like your profession, because for example with IT, you come out making like 80K, but like you get like 2 certifications, you can make like a lot of money like quickly too. So
I was better bring that up in terms of like what I got going on right now. I'm actually studying for Security Plus.
Hey, that's what's up.
So. Same here actually.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but how deep are you in it? I literally just started like yesterday.
Oh yeah, if I say like. I did a course with Demi. I think I'm like almost done. I got like 5 more sections.
Hey, that's crazy. I'm literally doing the joint on Udemy too.
Yeah.
Is it, it's like 3 dudes.
Yeah, it's like what's it called? Like Dion Training, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
yeah.
That joint legit. They got like sample courses in the beginning, so you can watch like I think a third of their videos before you actually pay for it. So I'm just going through that right now.
Yeah.
Cheap ass.
You said what?
Cheap ass.
I need to make sure it works and it's legit before I actually buy it. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Mr. Section everywhere we go. I'm trying to be bougie with courses. Come on now.
I'm
Bro,
trying to
I've been out in DC in so long. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised y'all got y'all Security Plus. I thought y'all needed it for like all contracts.
Not like so. I applied to a job at BAE, and a recruiter reached out to me, and she was like, "Yo, you're lacking. Like, your resume is strong, your experience is strong, but you don't got no certs. So like if I'm compared to somebody else, we have like similar background, and they got certs, they choosing them off rip. So I was like, all right,
Oh yeah.
so I gotta up my resume a little bit with the certs.
Yeah. I'm about to say like I heard like saying from like recruiters too is like you get like a couple certs, like especially like Security Plus, and then maybe like a cloud cert, or maybe something like that's like a certification towards like the path you want to try to go to. Like that's definitely what you want to do. So I like, all right.
Yeah, because it's crazy because like private companies like Northrop DoD and stuff like that, they don't care about cloud and AWS and stuff like that. But then when you apply into public joints and it's like, oh, you want to be a systems engineer? You have IT experience? I'm like, yo, why would I have this? like, like that don't even make sense, bro. I went to school for electrical engineering, like,
yeah.
So now I'm starting to realize you just got to be well-rounded in every single aspect of engineering, pretty much. So that's why I'm going for it. Someone recommended Security Plus and then CISSM. You guys heard of that one?
I
like,
think
the
so.
management
It's
one?
like there's a management one, and the P is like
Yeah,
I think it might be a practitioner or something.
Practitioner, yeah.
Some shit like that. And then after that, he was like, then you go for like something more specialized, like AWS or Azure and all that stuff. So just trying to go down that path for real.
Yeah, when I was talking earlier before we got on here, I think it was me and Nate or whatever. That's one thing that somebody had told me that was like at that big company making big bank. He was like, yeah, he just started looking at job offerings and stuff like that. I was like, all right, what skill on here do they have that I don't? Because like that's the same way it was at Lockheed. Like I was a scrum master for my team. There was like 4 of us. No training at all. They're just like, hey, you want to be scrum master? And then I started applying to jobs, so I'd be like, hey, do you have the certificate or certification? I was like, no, they didn't care about that. I was like, well, you're going to need that, so we know. So it's like, you really got to look around and see what skills you need, because at least in DOD, hey, as long as you're here, they happy. So,
oh, God, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you really got to do it on your own to figure out how to get the money.
That's what I'm saying. Like DOD just makes you too comfortable, bro. The job security and just like not a good pay, but a solid pay.
Yep.
You're stuck, bro.
You already get there. You can't negotiate no salary. Hey, you get a promotion, take it or leave it. So it's like, yeah, you gotta move around to get the money.
That's what I'm saying. Cause I got an offer.
Not even the DOD is safe anymore, bro. They laying off people like left and right now.
I ain't heard no layoffs in DOD except for like Accenture and Deloitte, like consulting companies where like you're on a project for like a couple of months. Like they'll cut contract and it's a wrap. But I ain't heard like Northrop Grumman, Lockheed, Boeing. I ain't heard no one getting laid off there.
Raytheon.
Here at
I ain't heard nothing like that.
Here at Leidos and Reston, they cut like 40 people.
That's what I'm saying. Them consulting companies are different. Like they're not in the same lane as like Lockheed.
The big 3.
Yeah. But I see what you're saying. Leidos is like a big 3 of consulting DoD. Deloitte, Accenture, and Leidos. So, yeah. So yeah, but that BAE recruiter was telling me, she was like, she got some engineers that know Linux, that have Linux Plus certifications, and they're making like $250,000. I'm like,
dang.
Let me get that.
I'm like, sign me up, bro.
Yeah.
And she was like, top secret, Linux Plus, all that stuff is gonna get you in the door and all that stuff. I'm like, I'm about to change my life today. Like I'm getting all these certs. Like I'm not playing no games no more, bro.
It's crazy because I feel like when we got to our jobs like DOD, they really didn't make no big deal out of you getting your TS or anything. Like that didn't boost your salary. It's like, hey, we're gonna need you to get this, and that was it. And then you start applying other places, like, oh, you got a TS, boom, here this much money. It's like they didn't even care about that. Like come to the office, they pay you, boy. Even though we've been remote, they just like, you here, we paying you. So what's the problem? So
I swear, every job I want, top secret, top secret, top secret. I'm like, bro. If I had known.
Yeah, I got lucky because I didn't. They told us, they made sure we got ours as soon as we got in, but I didn't know TS work until like my last 4 months there. That's the crazy part. Like I got my TS renewed right before when I was applying to the new job. So luckily it renewed in time so I could still use it. But I was like, y'all gave me this, but I never used it. No classified work for 6 years, basically.
Man. So like if you request getting top secret, you apply to it and everything, turn in the paperwork, and let's say you quit working there after like a month, is it still gonna come?
I don't know that just because I was at
Yeah, that's the question. I don't know.
Hell no.
I might,
Hell no. Bro,
But
they
I'm
gonna
saying, like,
look at
who,
your paperwork. They just gonna stop the application and everything. If the government didn't sign off on it already, you had to start applying again and start over. If you change out of companies, bro.
That's probably right because I remember when his was about to be up at where I think he got his from like Northrop, but it just carried on. But when he had leaving Lockheed here, his main reason was like they said I would have to redo it all over again because it was only I guess like the process that he went through, they only do it in like the East Coast and they don't do it in Texas. So he said like I have to go back over there to make sure I still have mine active. So maybe it is like that.
Wait, but Troy, you said they're making a $250,000 with Linux?
She literally said, top secret, Linux Plus engineers making $250, bro.
Yo, send me her name, yo.
Nah.
That's literally my background.
Yeah, that's my job.
Yeah. I already got those certs. Hold on.
You got Linux Plus?
Yeah, I've been at that.
Oh damn! How long is it active for?
Shit, I don't know. I gotta probably renew it now.
Well, yeah.
But for that, I don't want to do no coding. But for $250, I'll think about it again.
I'll hack into the mainframe for $250. Shoot.
right.
Man. I'll do a physical hack. I'm gonna steal the computers, boy.
Whatever you need for $250, if it's legal. All right, I'll be in there like somewhere. I'm in the office every day. Whatever you need me to do.
That's a lot of money, yo.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. She didn't go into detail, obviously, about like their years of experience and stuff like that. But it's just the fact that she brought it up while she was talking to me. And it was a black lady too. Like she was going in. Like I forget what she said she went. She said her cousin went to Hampton because I told her I went to Hampton and we started vibing and stuff like that. And she's like, all right, back to business. Like, for real, you need your certs. Like, next time I talk to you, get your certs and shit. I was like, all right, I got you.
Well, I don't know. That is like, I do hear that sometimes, but then when I actually talk to people that got the position, they be like, oh, yeah, I got 20 years of experience.
And I feel that, but I feel it's about who you know, bro. Oh, God. Like, if you know the person that's hiring and they know your abilities and your skills, I don't care.
The DOD
Yeah,
is
the
like,
person I was talking about, he had only been working maybe like 10 years. He was making that much money because he said that was like 2021, 2022. So,
dang.
Bro, there's jobs out here, bro. Like for real. Like when the company that hit me up on LinkedIn, the McKinsey and Company, if I got that job, bro, 192.
ooh, what?
It was 192, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
I would have put the DC drinks on him. Let's get it.
Right.
Boy, I would have been out of here. I wouldn't be on this stream. I'd be in Miami.
Live and on location.
I'll be taking this stream on the beach, boy.
Hey, I wouldn't blame you.
But I ain't a lot of those. Like I never ever seen a lot of like Linux like jobs like popping up though. Like Linux system administrator, systems engineer. Yeah, so
and the whole killers, bro. Linux Plus, Security Plus, all this stuff. If you've been in the tech field for like 5 years, you've seen all this shit, bro. Like,
no, for real.
I'm not a Linux engineer, but I know how to MV, CP. You know what I'm saying? PWD. It's like, bro, you know general commands. Like, it shouldn't be hard to get these certs, bro.
Yeah, that's what be killing me. While we saying like, do you have experience with Linux and stuff like this? I'm like, yes, I know how to navigate through folders in Linux. Like, what are y'all asking?
That's what
Nobody's coding in VI or Vim. We all using the IDE, so even if it is on Linux, so I always be like, y'all make this seem like it's difficult, but it's pretty simple.
And Northern, I'll be seeing that VI.
Hold on now. But if they say you gotta be a SME in Kubernetes, hell no. Kubernetes is the hardest thing I learned about Linux, bro.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. So.
Yeah, you don't want to.
That sounded crazy.
You said Kubernetes. You got Kubernetes.
I'm about to look that up because you definitely made that up, nigga.
Nah, I'm not, bro. Like, there's a reason why they pay people a lot of money for that.
Yeah, no, yeah, I said like that, that's part of like DevOps. So like the pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't even want that job because that's a headache right there dealing with that.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
sound
yeah,
like,
it
sound
is.
like
It is.
crazy.
Like I did like a little bit of that like a few years ago. Like yeah, nah, it's just like crazy, like way above. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I
this
was
joint do look
right after
crazy.
COVID, we started trying to do like containerizing stuff and pipeline with Kubernetes and what was it, Docker.
Yep.
There'd be like one person that already knew it, and you try to ask them questions like, "Nah, don't worry about it, I got it." You like, bro. So yeah, it was people that knew it, but they weren't. You weren't about to learn nothing from them. So
That's funny.
yeah,
Yeah, and like every job I've seen for Kubernetes, the guy's at least making close to 200K because you ain't gonna find a lot of people that actually know it well.
I mean, yeah, that's how you make the money, man. You know how to do something that other folks don't. That's why it's funny where I'm at. Where I'm at now. Where they were talking about like people getting laid off. That was like just from Raytheon, not from my company, luckily. But I was like, yeah, I don't see no reason why we would like let you go. Like you have a unique set of skills. My unique set of skills is I know C++, and apparently nobody else at Raytheon knows C++. So I'm just like, that's great. But I'm like, shoot, everybody at Lockheed, all we do is C++. So that's crazy that y'all just got nothing but Java. So if you got a skill that nobody else got, hey, you get paid more. Simple as that.
To be honest, bro, I want to be like my next role. I kind of want to be like a program manager again.
Again? Oh, you already been a program manager?
Yeah.
Hey, well,
It should be easy for you to get a job then, for real, for real.
I just gotta like I'm just trying to make sure my next job I can be able to still go to class and everything.
that's
the
gonna be
main thing.
difficult.
Yeah.
It's either like I can either come in early or come in late, but it can't be like how GD had me. You got to be here at all times and stay late.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're just gonna be a team lead, because I know we got somebody that's a team lead and they just part time. Once they hit that, I was like, oh, I'll see y'all online. I'm like, what? How you a team lead, but you over here part time? That's crazy.
I love it.
But I don't know, like you should be able to like find a job that could like be flexible with hours though.
Yeah, especially if you got like at least most positions that I've had either at Lockheed or now, they at least want you there from like 9 to 3. It's like the rest of the hours are like that's flexible, but at least be there for the meeting. So.
Oh yeah. I said the what's like the core hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it'd be like 10 to 2, something like that.
Man, except for when somebody want to schedule a damn meeting at 7, 8 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, that's
What's the
sick.
point?
Oh yeah, no, that's crazy.
Like, yo, core hours at 9. Why are you scheduling a meeting at 8 a.m. on a Monday?
Yeah. For us, that will only happen for folks like on the West Coast. Like we got to do a meeting with the team that's in Palmdale or something. Then yeah, that meeting gonna be early for them, but it's like 11 o'clock for us. So.
Yeah, I mean, all is good though. I feel like I'm gonna get a good paying job next. I just gotta really sit down and plan out things.
Yeah, because you bounced around a lot, so you got the experience from different places. And you did that at Northrop real quick. So yeah, you got the experience from everywhere else.
I am not going back to North.
Yeah, we know.
Hey, if you ever change your mind, bro, you know.
Hey, it's secure. It's secure.
It's funny because they having a recruiting event like in Dulles in like a week. I'm just like, nope.
Just go to a different conference then. Go to Afrotech or something. Go to a NASB conference. That'll get you something real quick.
Yeah. Guess I gotta make my LinkedIn page again. I gotta bring it back up.
Did you remove it?
Hell yeah! I got tired of the recruiters hit me up.
The recruiters really don't care. I literally posted I got a new job, but they'll still hit me up about position. I was like, I just posted this 2 days ago.
Right.
You think I need a new job right now? I was like, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll add them. I'll add them to my connections just in case. You never know.
Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. So I've been had like a whole bunch of recruiters like emailing me and hit me up on freaking LinkedIn. I'm like, damn, like I just started my job like 3 months ago. Like, damn. Can I get sold in a little bit? Like, they're like, nope. Like,
and some of them make me sick because I just got a job, but I see what they offering. it won't be too much more. It'd be like 15K more. I'd be like, if y'all would have hit me up like 2-3 weeks earlier, I would have talked to y'all, but I can't get back now.
Hey, now
Like,
it's
that's a good
200
problem to
plus.
have.
Now. The salary ain't around 200. I'm not looking at it.
Hey, bro, they talking 200. Hey, I will leave. Never mind. Let me not speak like that. I got this job. But hey, 200. Hey, ain't no complaints ever for me then.
Mm-hmm. I'll be at work early for that job.
Who you telling? So y'all start at 8. I'll be there 7:30. I'll be leaving late as well. I will make sure all of my work is done. Everything is documented.
Boy, I'm working on the weekend. What are you talking about, boy? It's like, no. It's like, no, I ain't doing that.
Yeah. Ooh, we were talking about complaining earlier. I got one complaint because the one complaint I have is these jobs, when they have a new hire, the onboarding process, they gotta streamline that. They gotta streamline that joint, bro. There is no reason. I've been at this job 4 weeks. It has taken 4 weeks for me to get all the onboarding done. That is crazy. Now I ain't complaining because I get paid.
You get paid to do nothing.
I get paid to do nothing. But it's like, bro, why every time it'll be like a ticket, you need to do this. I do this, it's like, all right, request access. But to request access, I need to make a ticket for it. Once that ticket is done, I go to something else to request access for something with inside of that. So it's just, why did nobody do any of this for me to begin with? So it's just, I don't know, man. It's very confusing. You go to a Confluence page to look at what to do. It'll be a how to do guide, and there'll be a link to another Confluence page on it. But this Confluence page was last updated in 2020, so you don't know if it's up to date. So then you can go through that, and then somebody tell you, "Oh, you don't even need to do all that." So now you're confused. You made a ticket for something that's like, we don't even have that anymore. What are you talking about? My bad. I was just following directions. It's so crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. Shit, the onboarding process does be taking like long, like especially working like the DoD, like the government space, because like you got to put ticket in, they got to wait for that to get complete for your account, then you apply for other accounts, and then you got to apply for this card, and then once you get that card, they can apply for an account for that card. Yeah, it's like it's so much stuff you got to like do and apply for. Then it takes forever.
Yeah, it was like 3-4 days in a row where I had to call them just to log into my computer, because if you restart your unclassified computer, it requests some code that you can only get from the service desk. So you have to, if you ever restart your computer by accident, or you just trying to see if something wrong with it, you got to call service desk. I was like, bro, why is this required? I was like, I don't want to ever restart this computer there, but like if I gotta update some software or something, I got to. So you just gotta make a call.
That's crazy, yo.
Yo, damn, Troy, you was right. They do got it 220 to 260 for these Linux engineer rules.
Yeah.
Damn.
I wouldn't lie to you, bro. There's no reason.
Yeah. We hacking in the mainframes again.
Hey,
Oh, you gotta have a full scope though. 300K.
Yeah,
go ahead, sell your soul, bro.
He could be like, do I really want to be a doctor now?
Right.
I think I'm doing fine without this.
Damn, it's true. All it needs it's the Linux Plus. Damn.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, need probably some experience to back it up.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. But like once you get to that type of clearance, bro, it don't be mattering because not that many people have it. So.
Yeah. I'm like, put me in for the highest clearance y'all got. Ask my people everything. Because I went back to Arkansas, saw my friends that they're engineering with. They was like, man, the questions they were asking for your security clearance, they were something else. And I haven't seen those since like college. I was like, oh, really? Yeah, you have like any anger management issues? Have you ever assaulted anybody? I was like, God dang, it used to make sense. But yeah, I was like, hey, check whatever y'all need to check, man.
I'm trying to get like y'all, man. I'm still a little boy secret.
Yeah, that's crazy. They haven't put you in for it, but I guess if you didn't need it, there was no reason for it. Like I said, I still don't know why I got it when I never used it, but got lucky. Because we had somebody at when I first started, I think he had been working there for a year. He didn't get his clearance or his TS. That man wrote like a letter to the mayor, trying to figure out like, wait, why did I not get my clearance?
To the mayor?
Like,
Yeah,
you
it's like trying to.
What?
And he ended up just like leaving because I think his girlfriend got the job at like Spotify or something. So and they moved to New York. He was like, I'm just gonna work at the startup. But that man, he was like, bro, I just don't get it. And he was American, just white dudes. So I was like, I don't know why you didn't get it either. That's crazy. Somebody else on the team had literally backpacked through Europe like before he had started. They didn't have no issues with him getting his clearance, but that dude, they were like, hey, we don't know about you. It'd be tough out here.
That man over there doing some deep research, yo.
Hell yeah.
That man look hella fun. He's like, nah.
Right.
I'm about to start making a checklist. Now, if I have this, and this, I'll be qualified enough to get this. They can't put me at 260, at least 235.
Right.
If I get that, if I can just talk them in so I can still go to school, I should be good for. Have y'all seen Sinners yet?
I saw it before it even came out, bro.
How you see it before it came out?
I think it was my girlfriend's cousin-in-law. I think for like his birthday or something, he rented out a theater. And they're playing that joint like the day before it dropped.
That's dope.
That's right.
That joint was solid.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was supposed to be a horror film.
I didn't realize until I think like this week, because one of my friends just got a job at AMC corporate. So with that, what is it? She gets a free movie ticket to AMC every day, which is crazy. Very crazy.
What?
She went to go see it. She was like, yeah, I didn't know it was going to be a horror movie. I was like, I didn't know it was a horror movie either. I thought it was just like a thriller. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I literally saw it like 2 hours ago.
So it's fresh on your mind.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I definitely enjoyed that joint. Like you said, I think it was more of like a thriller. Definitely like grasped my attention for real throughout the whole thing. I mean, there were some parts that were kind of random, and I was like, why, how, when? Like, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it was solid. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
Did y'all see it? Everybody see it? I know Ant didn't see it. Ant will be watching shit.
Yeah, he sleep through movies, so that's the last person to ask.
No,
the credits.
No, I haven't seen it yet. But
wait,
You haven't seen it? Oh, that's crazy, bro. You gotta go watch that joint.
Yeah, I'll probably do this week. We're probably doing the week. See it.
Yeah, go ahead and watch that joint.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't. All I see is Sinners, Ryan Coogler. My timeline.
Yeah, man, literally the weekend after it came out, people were already trying to talk about it in person. Like, oh, I thought everybody seen it already. I was like, bro, the movie came out 3 days ago. No, we have not all seen it yet.
Yo.
So like, let me go ahead and tap in before I get annoyed.
For the culture, man.
Stuff.
Y'all heard of a company called the Aerospace Corporation?
No, them sounds made up, to be honest.
I ain't gonna lie.
It sounds too generic. That's all the reason.
That's what I said. Someone was telling me about it. I'm like, I don't know. But I got a few friends that work there, so like, all right, let me see if I can get in that job. That's
like somebody saying, like, what car company you work for? I work for the Automobile Corporation. It's like, what?
Nah, for real. And it's hybrid, so
hey, that's something, man. I miss hybrid.
Shoot, I'm looking at remote jobs right now. 170 remote. I'll take that.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to make my way up there, man. Baby steps.
Yeah.
Hey, remote means I am in Miami, bitches.
That's my dream.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the dream.
Yeah, man. Remote is the way to go. I miss it. The pay is better. But yeah, the quality of life, the work-life balance with working from home, a hybrid, so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's like, yo, sometimes they be like, oh, you actually got to put a shirt on. I'm like, bro, if I got the covers on, well, I got to put a shirt on.
Not this man that Zoom calls with his shirt off. Highly unprofessional, sir. Highly unprofessional.
You just saying anything right now, bro.
I see why you don't got a remote job anymore. You know how to ask. Like, can you turn your camera on, Mr. Anthony? Like, I don't know if y'all want to see that.
Yeah, no, sure. I'll definitely just take a hybrid job. This shoot. I don't because I know like for TS like there's barely any remote.
Yeah,
This is unfortunately.
Yeah, you kind of gotta come in office for that.
Yep.
Which I feel like was one of the big driving points for me leaving, because I was at a position that was unclassified at Lockheed. Then that program died out because it was IRAD. So my manager told me to apply to a different job within the company that would require a TS. Do that, same amount of money. Got to come to office every day. They talk about is rats. Did they trying to get out of here? I'm like, what? Am I in Ninja Turtles? Why is Master Splinter running around here? I'm getting paid the same amount, and I got to come to office every day. I can go find something that's gonna make more money than this. And hey, that's what I did. Luckily,
Nice.
and what's funny after that, somebody else on that team left too. He was like, "Yeah, I don't feel like they like me anyway." I was like, "Bro, I don't think they just like each other." That was the weirdest team I've ever been on, man.
That's crazy.
Because it's like, yeah, I don't need everybody to be my friend on the team, but if you walk into our cube area in the classified area where you can't have headphones on, and me and another coworker are talking, we say good morning, and you don't say anything to us and keep walking, I'm gonna feel like you don't really mess with us. So
that's insane.
Yeah, like I can understand we can have headphones on, you didn't hear us, but we both looked at you and you just looked straight ahead. Okay, bro. Okay.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. When the other person on the team had told me, he was like, "Yeah, I'm leaving too." I was like, "Hey, maybe I started something. I ain't tried to." Yeah.
So I'm still looking at these 200K jobs, these jobs. I'm like applying online, like.
Hey, that money talks. That money talks. But the thing is, applying for jobs, I don't know. It feels like so much more work than it did in college. Because you really got to put. I feel like when I was doing it, bro, I was updating my resume for every position. I have experience in this for this one. I got experience for that for this one to make sure they know. So like, if y'all don't care about this, I'm not gonna put it, but y'all do. So their joint was work, a lot of work.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like doing management more, because it's more chill. You get more freedom, and I don't know. I just feel like it's better for my skill, like for my personality. I just feel like it's better.
Yeah, I was telling you, man, the managers, man, my manager, I was like, how are we in a classified area? Would you always be like, yeah, I ain't gonna be in today. I'm gonna work from home. Yeah, work from home. We can't even access nothing from home. She was like, hey, my kids out for spring break. I ain't gonna see y'all. Damn, not you. Like, let me do your job there. This how fun. I was like, hold up now.
Shoot, I'm gonna say that. Oh, my kids at spring break. Where your kids at? The sperm bank.
Boo! Tomato. I'm gonna close my laptop and logged off, man. I can't believe you said that. That sounds like a Big Sean line, to be honest.
I was just telling somebody how corny that motherfucker is.
Yo.
I hate saying it because I like Big Sean, but he be having some corny lines.
Corny line, bro.
Maybe Sean do be saying whatever sometimes. That made me rapping telling you like rapping like riddles and shit like that. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like,
he just be saying like, make the ground move. That's quick. Like, that's terrible.
He used to be so comedic on YouTube, bro. He used to stay like he would like just talk about Big Sean's lines and just read them out loud and just look at the camera like, y'all really think this fire? I'm like, well, now that you break it down like that, yeah, it's like he be rhyming, then he'll say some stuff. I'll be like, yeah, you needed some quality control. Somebody should be like, this is not the line. The rest of it was good, but right here, let's switch that up.
Roll my weed on it. That's an ass tray.
I'm glad you said that.
That John was okay, but the other ones, nah.
Mm-hmm. What they call it, they say is a super duper flow, where he gonna give you the definition of a word, then say what the word is. It's like I mess with it sometimes.
Go
Dang,
to the house up on that. That's an ass state. Sorry, I'm just thinking about lines.
that's good. I started thinking about, we had that one podcast we were talking about music and like some artists that they have been the same their whole career, but they still, it just worked for them. Somebody that just came to mind because I just listened to his album, Key Glock. I was listening to the album, I was like,
Yeah.
every song on here sound like I've heard it before, and all these songs flow together. It's good, but I was like, this band has been the same from day one. He is true to himself.
For sure.
I was like,
I mean, I personally say I can say the same thing about like Future.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna say honestly, like I think you probably said for a good amount of artists.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it as long as the music's good.
I agree. Cause I was telling somebody like Future dropped something new, and I was like, I mean, it's Future, bro. Like, I don't expect nothing new, nothing crazy. It's just I expect a few songs to crank and him to talk about hitting Jones and some toxic stuff, and then that's it, bro. Like,
yeah,
ain't nothing new.
It's like y'all got to realize, especially some of these rappers, been rapping since we were in high school, middle school, and we graduated 10 years ago. Like, what you expect them to do now?
Oh yeah, I was listening to Chance the Rapper, Acid Rap, and I seen it had like the 10th year complete edition. I'm like, bro, what? That's crazy.
I remember back when I downloaded that off that Piff.
I still got the version, boy. I still got it.
I'm pretty sure I got the joint saved on my iPod, but it don't even work on my phone anymore because of Apple Music. They're like, we do not recognize this.
Man. I still got all my stuff in that Piff. Luckily, I don't know how.
Yeah, I think I got it on my iPod, but for some reason, some of them don't work on my iPhone and Apple Music. Like I would have to take off Apple Music for them to play. It's weird for some reason.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah,
I think it was like days before Rodeo's like 13th anniversary. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Making us feel old.
I'm old as fuck.
No, see, I'm actually glad they actually finally made that. They finally put that on like Apple Music and Spotify though. Like that should been way too long.
Yeah, boy, I was cranking that joint for like a whole month.
No, for real, I was too.
That album's crazy, or that mixtape is crazy.
Yeah, man. I'm like, put all of that on streaming. Any mixtapes y'all had, just drop them. Because I feel like it's some mixtapes that they have somewhat dropped on Apple Music and stuff, but it's like missing songs. I'm like, bro, I need all of this.
That's how I felt about Lil Uzi Love Is Rage. They had dropped like the best song on there to me. I was like, man. It was called New York Nights.
Oh yeah.
Oh, mad as fuck. It'd be samples.
Yeah,
back then they was dropping stuff on like SoundCloud, so they didn't need no rights of authorization or nothing.
Yep.
So,
I'm like, every Lil Wayne mixtape was him remixing people's songs. So I'm like, I don't see how that would ever drop none of them, but
yeah.
Remix.
It's funny because like things like that, it's like, how did he get money? Probably just strictly shows.
I have no idea because I'm like, you dropping out that Piff, it was free to download. It wasn't a illegal site. So I was like, are y'all making money off of this? Or this is just I don't know. I really don't know how that worked.
That's interesting.
And that Piff, everybody dropping stuff. Like it didn't matter who you were. I definitely found like some random artists that I don't even know if they made an album after that, but hey, I bumped their mixtape.
Oh yeah, for sure. That era, that was a good ass era, man.
It really was.
Y'all talking about the LimeWire era?
My new music.
Y'all talking about the LimeWire era?
After that,
the LimeWire era, crazy era.
I messed up a few computers using that.
I was about to say.
My cousin introduced me to that, and he had got some music. I was like, "Oh snap!" I went ahead and did that joint. My mom was like, "Why? What's wrong with the laptop right now?" I was like, "I don't know." Mess around, mess the computer up trying to download a Sean Keaston song.
Hey, yo, y'all heard about him going to jail?
Sean
Sean
Keaston?
Kingston. Yep.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he goofy. It's like him and his mom, right?
Yeah, it was like it was like what, money laundering, right? Or like
Yeah.
like homes, yeah.
Crazy.
A shame.
That's so goofy.
Yeah. I don't know. A bunch of those, some of them old artists, I really don't keep up with. If they haven't dropped no music, I don't know what they doing.
Hey, nobody has more fraud allegations right now than Floyd Mayweather. $400 and something million he owes.
It's not gonna touch him, man.
Yeah.
I'm not making too much money.
I don't know. They got some evidence on him right now.
His lawyer's too good, man.
Yeah, they don't call him Money Mayweather for nothing. He will have the funds to get out of that.
Yeah, because like all his fights was like tens of millions of dollars. Like every fight he had was like man making bank.
Yeah, I mean, even if the glove fit, he ain't going to jail, bro. He not going to jail.
That's kind of the same thing that Diddy said before he was locked up.
All right, bro. So unwarranted, bro.
The Jersey guy got to bring up Diddy. We ain't talk about that man.
Like, why is he on your mind?
Huh?
He said, "Why is he
on your mind?"
Oh no, I came across something online.
Man, be reading them articles.
Well, shoot. Speaking of reading stuff online, how y'all feel about what they about the 100 men versus gorilla?
I think that is
the what?
100 men. You haven't heard people talk about who would win in a fight? 100 men versus one gorilla?
That's stupid.
So so Ann doesn't think 100 men gonna win, so that's a no.
Oh yeah, I think 100 men gonna win because it's 100 versus one. I think eventually he gonna get tired and they should win.
I think multiple things have to be put in context, right? Like when you say 100 men, I think if you do like 100 me's, like 100 yous and ants, we're cooked. If you're talking like 100 like fit like personal fitness trainers, like some strong ass motherfuckers, they're winning.
Exactly.
100%. But if we're talking about like a playing field, we're winning. If you're talking about in the jungle, we're cooked. So it depends on a lot of things. Like I can't just say like we would win. So
I think I'm just saying it's 100 though. 100. He gonna get tired. 100.
I don't think he's gonna get that tired. All he needs is one punch and you're cooked.
But he gonna have to do 100 punches. He gonna be tired.
He don't even have to. He don't even got to. It's not even 100 punches. All he has to do is like swing.
Oh, he's swearing, yeah. About to say
one swing. That's 2-3 guys down.
But they say a gorilla got the stamina of like a cheetah. Which a cheetah, if it chase out one animal, if it lose, you gotta go relax, gain the energy back. Now I've had the stamina of a gazelle. If it's, I can understand, but it's built big. It got the stamina of a big creature. So it's gonna take out a decent amount. I'm not playing about that.
But if its life is in danger, I don't think that's a factor anymore.
I don't think adrenaline gonna last that long for a creature that big because it's had to fight before. First of all, they endangered, so it's not like they're doing good anyway.
Yeah. So, do we have weapons or is it just fists?
No, like, ain't no weapons. You can use the weapons of your fallen other men. So I guess when they bones break apart, go ahead and pick up a rib cage or something to try to stab them.
Bro, to be honest, the gorilla will tear us up because their bodies are like
100 people. It's gonna tear up one gorilla.
Well, first you gotta like think about it. Who are the people? Like, are they skinny people, big people?
That's what we're just discussing.
People. I top 1%.
We're talking if it was like cuz they had the Saratoga water, we talking like 100 of him, 100 of him, he's cooking that gorilla. He's
Mhm.
cooking him. Easy.
I want Mark Henry in his prime. I want all these big ass wrestlers. I want
They would
7
actually
foot. I want
stand a chance.
some offensive linemen in the NFL, some rugby players. You know, people that wrestle bears for fun in Russia or something like that. That's who we got. I'm not talking about no average Joe, 5'10", 170. No.
I'm talking like some Derrick Henry ass motherfucker.
Yes.
Right.
Folks that step arms out of grown men to the ground. They do this for a living.
Because
I'm gonna be
I'm thinking like if you try to restrain him and like grab his arms, if one person falters, it's a wrap. That's
Bro,
the only thing.
I can see that gorilla literally taking his shit in his hand and then just punching the shit out of people.
Your imagination just doesn't make sense to me at all. Like I don't understand how your mind goes there, bro. It's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like 50-50 on that discussion. I don't know.
Yeah, but somebody said, what if it was a tiger? If it's a tiger, I think we got no chance because they got claws. So as soon as you done for, tigers just don't make sense. I don't think nothing really beating that. But one gorilla, hey, I've seen plenty of the apes. I get it, but that was a bunch of them versus a bunch of us. I think a 100 versus 1. That's a lot to handle.
I think there's a better chance of the lion than the gorilla, low key.
Really? You know they bigger.
I feel
And they got
like
claws. They ain't about a gorilla ain't gonna scratch us out. It might bite some folks. They ain't got
I heard
the
the teeth of a gorilla are sharper than a tiger.
Mm.
I gotta look into that some more, but that's what I heard. So I don't know.
Man. I just hope none of this ever happens.
My thing is with the tiger, I feel like it can only focus on one thing at a time. That's my thing. I feel like with a gorilla, it's just gonna be jumping everywhere and Hulk smashing, and I wouldn't know what to do with that. But a tiger is like, all right, well, it's like eating my mass. I'm like punching that motherfucker.
That's crazy. Okay, I think we have a better just because a gorilla is smaller too than a tiger. Gorilla be like what, max 400 pounds? Tigers be 600, and they can jump way higher.
But
like tigers are bigger than lions.
Muscle though. Like
I've never seen a tiger take on like multiple enemies.
I haven't seen a gorilla either, besides in movies.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah,
I just feel like with their
because gorillas they're not carnivorous. Like they eat berries and stuff, so they don't really attack it. Tigers, of all the big cats, well, it's other big cats too, but they just hunt one-on-one. Lions at least gotta pack up. They gotta jump somebody. Tigers be out there by themselves, like, yeah, this one-on-one, I got this.
So I know some big cats in Baltimore.
Shut the fuck up. Someone
needs to Yo, who are you talking to like that?
You struck a coil with Troy on that one. He was like, hey.
Someone needs to build like these AI models to show who would win these fights.
Oh yeah, there's probably something out there, man. Because that would be so. That sounds like something I would see on Animal Planet. I remember Animal Planet used to have this one show. It would be like a versus match. And I think they had like one was like a jaguar versus a gorilla. I forgot who won in that. And then there was like they had a polar bear versus a walrus. It was a bunch of other stuff. I forgot why that show ended, but it was pretty cool because they would have like hypotheticals, like what's the strengths and weaknesses for each animal, and then they'll like this little CGI film of like how the fight will go.
That reminds me, I did like watch a show and they said like the hippo is the most deadliest animal or whatever.
Yeah, they kill a lot of folks.
Yeah, that jaw is pause. That jaw is crazy.
Yeah, they fast too to be that big.
Oh, for real, they be moving, yo.
Yeah, man, they terrifying. They said I think they said they killed the most people of any animal in like Africa or wherever they at. It's they nothing to mess with at all.
All right, I gotta drop off. I gotta study.
All right.
Oh, you trying to get your Linus Plus?
No, I got finals this week.
I'm getting this right now.
Yo, right. But no, I'm gonna get that. When I seen that 200K, I think I changed my mind a little bit. So,
Mm. All right.
all right, bro. I'm
It
gonna
was
talk
nice.
to you.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hop out too. Apparently, we have to book one more day of this hotel, and we booked it wrong. So, make sure we got a place to stay.
Oof.
All right. Noted. I'll be back on my Security Plus. Wait.
Hey, good luck to
Thank
both
you.
of y'all, since y'all both doing it.
Right.
Appreciate
Sir. All right, I guess we're in the stream there. What's it, episode 73? And catch y'all next time.
All right,
Peace.
take it easy.